Alright, in today's video we are going to show you how to enable auto login on Windows. Windows 10 and Windows 11 I believe is the same steps. So why do you want this? Well, when I was doing mining rigs, I just wanted my systems, my Windows systems, which ran the mining software, to just boot right up. I didn't want to have to sit there and type logins over and over again and having to access them remotely as well through remote desktop. I didn't want to have to go through all that. I just wanted these things to pop right up into the desktop. Sure, is it secure? No, because you're auto logging in to a known user. And that is what I like it for. So you may be in the same boat. You have a standalone PC, no one's, in your house or whatever. You just want it to boot up and be logged in, all ready to go. So let's show you how to do this. I am sure there may be easier ways, but this is how I have always done it. And what you have to do is you have to have your own admin privileges, right? Of course. And you go down to the search bar and you type in Registry Editor. And when Registry Editor pops up, you select it. And you'll get this window. This application will launch. And this is your registry editor, as you see at the top. So follow with me if you will. This is the fun part. You have to know how to navigate all the way down to the correct regedit entry and check and change a few. And let's get started. All right, let's get started. Basically, you are running regedit.exe. And you have to have an administrator account to do this. Makes sense? Makes sense. Now, what you have to do now is you want to get into this registrator. It's just like a file explorer, right? Folders, all that good stuff with elements. Under each node, you'll have these elements. So what you have to do, go to computer. It's all collapsed, right? Computer. Go down to, we'll go slow. H key local machine, and if it's not expanded, expand it. So you're an H key local machine. Next, look for software. If it's not expanded, expand it. Now you want to go down to Microsoft. It does remember where you left off. If you close this and bring it back open, these will all be expanded to where you left off. So it kind of helps a little bit, but it's still very advanced. You do not want to mess with stuff you do not understand in here. You could just destroy your OS and have to reinstall. So be very careful. Proceed with caution. Anyway, Microsoft. And next one we want to look for, which is not intuitive. We are in the Microsoft folder, and you want to look for, I'm scrolling, not Windows. They trick you. You want Windows NT. Who would have funked that? Not me. Who figures this stuff out? I mean, this is years ago I did this, and I found my notes today, and I said, let's make a useful little how-to video on how to enable auto login. And I don't know if it's of use to anybody. It's used to me. Now I fire up my little standalone PC, which I just play games on and just, do videos and stuff, and it just boots right up, and I'm happy. I hate login all the time. Login's become a deterrent to people that own the accounts. I don't know. Anyway, where are we at? Windows NT. All right, guys. Next one is guess. Current version. If it's not expanded, click on it. Current version. It's like bingo. Now you want to go down. You want to scroll some more. Your index finger's gonna get tired from scrolling. This is it though. You want to click on log on, whatever. Once you click on that, you will see to your right this wonderful panel over here. These are your attributes. So let's go through. You want to look for auto admin login. Dun, 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 right here, right at the top. And it has to be set to 1. If it's not, you go into modify and you enter the data and say OK. You put a 1. That's how you set that. That's step 1. Step 2, this is important. I'll show you what I got. These are all fake names right now. Default username. This is your accounts you're logging into. So you can set up a separate account for gaming, videos, social media, whatever. Set them up here, and this will be the default login. So this account has to exist already. Same thing. Scooby-Doo is the default username. If you do not like that or it's something different, same thing. Right click, go in, change the data right there and say OK. Same with the default password. This is the password on the account. You can see why this is dangerous, right? You're exposing your password to the world, or people that can come into your computer, and if you're logged in as an admin and they know this, they just go in and then get your password. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's just a simple way to auto log in if you're doing server type level stuff or mining or gaming. You just want to log in and get going. All right, default password, same thing. You don't like it, go in modified, change your password, and you say OK. Boom. Now, there's one other thing to check. If you have an entry in here called Auto Logon Count, Auto Logon Count, I do not see it. Look. If you do see it, if it exists, you have to like right click and delete it. Don't delete that one, but you just right click and you have the delete option. That's what you want to do. You want to get rid of that puppy. And once you're all happy with all this stuff and you got it all right, all you have to do, you can exit out of here, boom, and then restart Windows. Go down and restart Windows. It will magically boot up and go right into your desktop, and you are good to go. So that's all I got for you right now, is a simple admin login, auto login set for Windows. And yeah, is it useful to you? Probably not. I just thought it was pretty neat how you can go down into the registry edit, and really screw things up if you don't know what you're doing. And yeah, you got to be careful. But if you want to be powerful and be a super user, registry editor is where most of the stuff is set. This thing has been around for decades. This is like freaking Windows 90. What was it? Windows 98. This stuff has been around. Windows is lazy. They haven't changed much, right? Since they ripped off this stuff from IBM, DOS. So yeah. Anyway, there you go. Hope this helps. I am out. I will see you guys in the next one. And I don't know what type of video it'll be. It'll be a computer, a car, a tool fix. I don't know. That's the surprise of this channel. Who knows what's going to pop up? You just have to sit back and see what comes out. All right. Take care. See you in the next one.